Part 5. The Shadow Approaches. Dani's heart pounded in his chest as the low hum grew louder, vibrating through the walls and the floor beneath him. The shadows along the chamber walls twisted and stretched, forming shapes that were almost humanoid, but distorted, alien, and threatening. "Stay close," Lyra warned, her silver eyes scanning the darkness. Kael moved beside Dani silently, every muscle tense. From the far end of the chamber, a massive shadow lunged toward them. It moved faster than any human could, its form flickering between shapes, sometimes human, sometimes monstrous. Every time Dani blinked, it seemed to get closer. "It feeds on fear," Kael said quietly. "Do not let it see you doubt yourself. Doubt gives it power." Dani swallowed hard, trying to steady his breathing. The first trial had been about confronting his own past, but this was something else. Something alive. Something hunting him. The shadow screeched, a sound that made Dani's bones vibrate. He took a hesitant step forward, then another. Lyra raised her hand, and the shadows momentarily froze, as if obeying her command. "We have limited time," she said. "You must pass through the chamber of mirrors before it reaches us." Dani's eyes widened. Mirrors? The far end of the chamber was lined with reflective surfaces, glowing faintly. His reflection shimmered and shifted in the mirrors, showing him not as he was, but as the city perceived him. Flawed, secretive, vulnerable. "Face yourself, Dani," Lyra whispered. "The shadow cannot harm you if you accept who you are." Dani hesitated, but then he remembered Kael's warning. Fear fuels it. Taking a deep breath, he ran toward the mirrors, every step echoing through the chamber. The shadow followed, slamming into the walls, creating cracks in the crystal. As he reached the first mirror, Dani stopped and stared at his reflection. It twisted, showing all his failures, all the lies he'd told, and every hidden truth he'd hoped no one would ever see. His chest tightened. "I am not afraid," Dani whispered to himself, trying to force the courage he didn't feel. The shadow lunged, its dark tendrils reaching for him. But as he focused on the mirror, the tendrils sizzled and evaporated before touching him. Dani stumbled past the last mirror and reached the other side. The chamber fell silent, the shadow dissipating into the walls. He collapsed to his knees, gasping. "One step forward," Lyra said softly, helping him up. "But the city will not stop testing you. And not all trials are this visible." Dani nodded, heart still racing. He had survived the first real threat, but he knew deep down that the next trial would be even harder, even more dangerous, and perhaps impossible to predict. Dani survived the shadow, but the city has just begun. What unseen dangers await him next, and what secrets will the next trial force him to face?